Yo, what's up, everybody? You guys doing? Happy Wednesday. Let's do this. You know, there used to be a time when I contemplated possibly speedrunning this. If you guys watched my Dark Souls run on Friday, you saw that I was only 2 bosses away from the finish. Spoiler alert if you hadn't seen it. I apologize. Only took me about 3 hours to do. There's no cheating, no nothing, and everything else. So I consider contemplating doing something similar with Baldurs Gate. The only problem is I'm having so much fun exploring that I don't know if I can ever do that, where I just ignore potential side quests for a full-on story run. I mean, I could. I suppose I could always figure it out. But, I feel like I'd be robbing myself of a lot of gameplay. Happy Wednesday, everybody. How you guys doing? I am Indy Star, and this is Baldurs Gate 3 on Wednesday evenings. We are going to continue our journey. Let's head on over. I hit the wrong button. That was my fault. There we are. Oh, yeah. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Thanks for joining me. I've only been on for 10 minutes, and there's a lot of music. So last week was a random rare Wednesday. So much story left untouched that you don't even know about. I heard there's some updates coming. I heard rumor that they're doing updates and possibly expediting Baldur's Gate 4. All right. So, where are we? What is it? Oh, that's right. You wanted me to get Mithara. Right? That's her name? So, okay. This is where I'm going to be stubborn, and we might actually be stuck here for the next 3 hours. I know I could beat this. Where's she at? They're coming this way. I don't think they'd be dumb enough to fall in there. Do I have fog? Does anybody, can anybody do cloud coverage? Alright, I got a question. Mithara is the goal. You heard Larion wipe their hands of this? Really? After the success they've had? They even got like like Game of the Year awards and everything? Anyway, so I got a quick question. If I drop fog right here to kind of blind my approach, well, I mean, Baldur's Gate is like a 10-year project, isn't it? Like, it's been like a decade for each Baldur's Gate game. Maybe they need to take some time away from it. That's a large commitment, but, you know, I think it's, you know, I don't want to say perfect, but, you know, I've never seen a game closer to it. If I drop fog right here, will that initiate, will that have an initiative roll? You know what? Forget that I'm asking. Let's just do it anyway. Now, can we do group hide?
To new horizons.
And go this way? Is this concentration? It is concentration. Hold on. Is it concentration? Only be one. Kind of hard to find.
I'm just waiting.
Stereo. Heavy dash. Like you to not go through the acid, please. But you can't. You have to wait for them. Okay, let's move them first.
Time in the shadows. Time to press ahead.
Okay, now.
Quietly.
I love how they all whisper.
Let's get this over with. Better make my next move.
What they do next. Alright, I think I want to start with you. If you could be so kind as to go right there.
Path lies before me.
And can we push? And we're one enemy less. I love that she blesses the eye. Can I push again? Ah. Can I can't see, can't see, can't see. Where's the Q button on my keyboard? What is the best move I can do here? Right here? No, you're really not bothering me right now. Into the fog I go. You gotta be careful with that one. You who have... Wait, who just killed me? What is this?
That won't work.
Okay. Like, this game just said, you know what? Just screw your strategy. Nope. Oh my gosh. Yo, Gray, thank you for the gift sub. The evil guy? Thank you very much, Gray.
Let's end this.
Shall we cut and run?
We are cutting and running. Okay, so we might have to come back to this fight. Now that I'm looking at it and everything else, I'm...
Try something else.
Tell me to try something else. I am trying something else.
Take two.
Death is but a word away.
We gotta fix the gift sub thing. Yeah. I mean, I seriously don't know why. Let's go to the alert box right here. Subscriptions. I go down to where it says variations and I say when subscription is a gift. Edit. Gifter has gifted a name. Condition is subscription is a gift. Right? That's what it's supposed to be. When subscription is a gift. I have it as frequently, very frequently. Because it's supposed to custom text, highlight, color, no delay. And I hit save. Look, I'll even test it for you. It's supposed to play that. It should say that. It should say you have gifted a sub to this person. I don't know why it does what it does. Let me take a look at the default. Maybe the default is what's killing me here. When a subscription alert shows up, this will be the format of the message. It could also be how you're doing it. Maybe. I don't know if you're doing mobile and it doesn't do it on mobile. I have no idea. Blank just subbed. Enabled. Variations. Save. I don't know. No, don't test to test. No, don't, please don't. can I see something? It looks like we're very close to leveling up, and what would my next level be? Dang it, man. Bop. Okay, it's all up to you, Shadowheart. You got this. Clearly. Oh, well, you're just calling in reinforcements. I should have called in a, Oh, well. Why not heal? I had this last time I played this. Is that, game over. Alright, I think we need to go around this part and maybe come back to it. I could probably level up. Come back a little stronger. Is that, Mercer's character? Like, I'm afraid to do this one, too, because it's just... Hunt down Karlach. Rescue Volo. Rescue the Druid Halcyon. Kill all 3 leaders. Kill all 3 leaders. Kill all 3 leaders. I could get the Druid first, maybe? May the Druid's sacrifice be ever in our favor. Go this way.
Excellent.
Bro can be round 3.
Ready or no? Step quick.
Oops.
So that's progress. Keep your distance, darling.
Do you mind?
Touch.
Well, I gotta roll basically a 2 or higher, and it's just like a guaranteed roll.
I need to rest.
Who needs to rest?
Look at this! I'm quite saved! A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
I know. Should ask for gold, but I think that would ruin my oath, right?
I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain.
Bippity boppity boo! Oh. Okay. Inventory. He gave me another idea. Do I have anything of any invisibility? Well. That's ridiculous. So, thank you for the gift sub to Death Gray. Don't know why I played it twice. Okay. You got the less broken, still broken, but less broken. I got Shocking Grasp. He had said something about invisibility, and I'm now thinking that's a great thing to do. Question is, how can I go about that? I feel like I should go this way. I can sneak in from this side. Take out some more of the ads.
Let's get going. Never wanted the easy path.
In this Mithara problem. Find familiar will make things a little OP. Really? I might have to look into it a little more. I saw you had spells that I would like to use. By the way, surprise! Boom! Oh, didn't know I was right behind you, did I?
That won't work.
Who is talking?
I don't fancy their chances. Don't get too close. No choice but to keep going. Another step forward.
Missed. Okay. Are you not? Are you ensnared? Like, what's going on here?
go.
Again.
Heading there. Let's do this.
Familiars can't attack, but you can cast touch spells through them. Interesting. Interesting. I have to look into it a little closer.
Breathe deep and move.
What if we go here? Is this a door? Is this a door too? Map's not. Okay, hold on. Should we try to get the druid first? Familiars can't attack, but you can cast touch spells through them. Yeah, 5e versus Baldur's Gate 3 doesn't always align. Oh well. I'm going to move my chat around a little bit. Mythara first. Okay. Alright, so we're going to save then. I'm going to try to come in from this side and see if I can't rain fire upon them!
Into the shadows. Break them. Time to push my luck again. I'll strike you down.
Try something else.
Shut up! Thank you for the gift sub to Aesthetic Anime. Ray's on fire tonight. For Mythara, he says. Oh, okay. What is soul branding? You have elected the way of pain! What did he do that for? What happened to my, my battle axe here? Surprise! Yeah, attack. Bam! Darn it! How much health do you got? Say, I probably want to do this instead. Must have advantage on target. I don't have advantage?
Time for a new approach.
Don't have advantage? You know what? Let's go with, what is this?
Come on. Can't stay idle.
Leveled up. Kind of figured that's what was going to happen. Is Mithara anywhere? Am I attacking Mithara?
Gone with the weave.
Is that who this is? Got it. That's a little OP too. Guaranteed hits from around the corner. I did not. Yeah, I didn't know that's who I was attacking. Shadowheart, I think you need to help me out here.
About to die.
And let's go ahead and do. Do I want to bless? How much do you got? No, we're not gonna do a whole guiding bolt on that. I will try a sacred flame, maybe. No, probably a bad idea. How about fire? I think I'd have disadvantage on that, but still better than nothing.
This is Ross.
Well, we tried. Back down you go. To you, my sacred weapon, I say please fly. Okay, you don't walk very far, do you? Darn it! Can you please... Alright, disengage. Go away.
What now?
What now is I need you to push this one. Target cannot be moved by force. Gosh darn. Alright, well, let's get rid of this guy first. For a minute.
Unleash me.
Bam! Dork. Unbelievable.
I cannot take much more.
Well, you may heal our friend Gale. You may, heal our friend Gale. Alright, bam! Stupid eye. The Eye of Sauron. Needs to go away. it.
Victory's assured.
Unfortunately, I cannot. No! No! A properly spec'd rogue has the potential to do massive damage. I have no doubt about that. Am I still in passive mode? I am in passive mode. Alright. Team. Let's level up. We get a new feat. Level 4 for a paladin. I want to read about my feats again. Paladin is tank and smite. That's about it. I do have a note here. And probably something I heard from another streamer that said Savage Attacker was great for paladins. Paladins and rogues. Paladin or rogue? When making melee weapon attacks, you roll your damage twice and use the highest result. I can see that being great for both him and Stereon, right? Holy cow, would that just... Can't hurt? I'm all about that. Who's next? Okay, I got a new cantrip. What do we got? Blade Ward seems pretty good. You built with no feats? I did have stuff for you. Oh, yes. I remember. I did have you as a... You increase ability by 1 to a maximum of 20 and gain proficiency in ability saving throws. And I was, yeah, Constitution Resilience. Your in-person games don't have feats. I know that Critical Role does, though. I mean... Alright, so here's my thing. I was already thinking... I'm only thinking about Asteria. Because he is... Is that one of the ones that I was reading about? Yeah, I just read it. What does Sharpshooter do? Ranged weapon attacks with weapons you are proficient with have a -5 to their attack roll, but deal 10 on that. I'm gonna save that for next round when I get to level 8. That way I have a little bit more wiggle room here. What was I? Dude, I just... Oh, yeah, that's right. I think I'll still do the Savage Attacker. Because you and Orcstar here are like my main primary attacking. Okay, got a new cantrip. What are we thinking? I do like Shocking Grasp. Oh, a couple spells. Summon a Flaming Sphere. Sounds good. Darkness is just annoying, but I understand why it would be good against other... That's pretty good for just not having the thing on there. Flaming Spear is good. I think Flaming Sphere is pretty good. Do I get 2 spells, right? So Ray of Enfeeblement, Scorching Ray is pretty good. Shatter, there's always Shatter. Thunder damage. There's Find Familiar. We were just discussing that. There's also Featherfall. Hurl a sphere that deals 3d8 thunder damage and possibly creates a surface on impact. Let's make sure nobody's messaging me here. Shatter is good in game. I'm gonna move my my stuff around here because I'm not getting full chat. I'll just put the guys right here. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Featherfall always useful for the party. Yeah, but you can always I can always queue that up when we need it. I didn't know you could do that, by the way. Like, go to the book and learn new spells. Targets on save still take half damage. I think I'm going to do Shatter. I'm allowed 7 spells, though. In like... Yeah. Okay. And now for my feat for you, I have no idea. Yeah, Featherfall really, I think, is only useful in one spot. Warcaster? You gain advantage on saving throws to maintain concentration on a spell. And you can use a reaction to cast Shocking Grasp at a target. Yeah, that sounds great, actually. So, yeah. I like that. Does my cleric have that? That's something the cleric can do? My problem is that most people, when they see Gale, they pretty well go for the kill. Let's go ahead and do a short rest, though I think I used most of my spells in this passive fight.
Excellent choice.
I did.
Wish to live in more interesting times.
Okay, so can I get the druid now? Pretty sure the cleric can get Warcaster. Let me see what I got. Or ability improvement +2 on wisdom is really what it's saying, but I wonder why I shouldn't do Warcaster at least once. Did you knock out Mithar? Yeah, she's over here dizzy. Objective is safely completed here. See? She's down and she's still conscious. 1 HP. Alright, let's get the druid now.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Wish I got a turn at the bear. See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Again! Make it squeal again.
It's staying right here. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Minch too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs. But first, 3 more stones. Make it nice and bloody.
Yeah! Hit his head! I want to hear more noises!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Let's see here. Eat goblins? Is that something that you could say? Six. 6, 5. I had to roll a 5 or higher.
All right. If you're gonna throw a tantrum about it, never seen someone so worked up over a stupid animal.
But I want to hear it squeal.
We'll be the ones squealing if we piss off the bear hugger. Hope you can control the furry bastard.
The bear sizes you up. Wary, but not yet attacking.
What? do I do with this? I don't want to leave the bear to the goblin's mercy. I don't want to charge the bear. So I have to attack the goblins, huh? Attack the goblins. Ah! Conjured spider. Oh, we gotta turn this passive stuff off.
We'll do it my way. On my way.
Darn it.
The guard! Get the guard!
They're running away. Darn it! You know, one day I'll use Smite. The guard, the children are guarding a Velociraptor transport cage. Suit ha! Yep. No! I don't know what you did, but it's gotta be something bad, right?
On the way. Now they see me.
Need to act fast.
Guess who hasn't eaten dinner yet? This guy. That's a long day. Celestials, fiends, and undead. One day I will use Smite. But it shall not be this day. Need to get off the grease. The bear runs away. Darn it. plan is we need to get off this. Gosh, we need to get off this. You, on the other hand, can go on it all day. Darn it! Oof. Of course you would roll a 20. You upset me, sir. Ah! Had the same thought I did. You must have seen me play this before. You have had an obscene amount of caffeine at this point. I don't know if that's a good thing, though. What's going on?
To the death.
Darn it.
Let's finish this.
Blood follows me everywhere.
One day I'll use Smite.
With ease.
One of the most heartfelt things I've heard was how much of a BA my character in his campaign was. What's your character?
Come on then. Keep them guessing.
I'm ready.
I think I can understand a little bit more of the character class now.
Got to press on.
Breathe deep and move.
Guy out of the way. Up.
Let me recite their demise. Swiftly now.
Alright. Gray Rogue Changeling. A Changeling? You talking like DS9 Changeling? Or like something like that?
Cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. You aided a bear without knowing if it would savage you. A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I must admit, I didn't expect anyone would come to my aid. Who in their right mind would infiltrate a goblin-infested temple? Unless... that look in your eyes. I've seen it before. Are you feeling all right? Oak Father preserve you, child. You're infected, aren't you? The Mind Flayer's spawn. But something's different.
So you're not like Odo then.
You don't
Odo has such a great
perhaps
backstory.
like the true souls do. How is this possible?
I don't know.
It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite. I've been studying these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles, but I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be
Ray isn't his real name.
placed on them, and it's where you'll find your cure.
This magic is typical of Helma.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to Moonrise Towers. Innocents go in, true souls come out. Given that all of these true souls are infected, it has to be the source for this magic. If you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still work I've yet to finish. Blood I've yet to spill. I've no right to ask more of you, but if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected. My thanks. If you prevail, I'll owe you the debt of a lifetime.
Let's see if we can't kill him this time.
Survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together. Remove them, and nature will cure itself. There is no safety. Not while this rot festers. Once it is cut out, once the grove is secure, then I shall leave.
That he is effectively dead. I can share his own name. Did you ever see the Star Trek series on the shapeshifters?
Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanus guide your hand. Focus on the leaders. That's all it will take to restore the balance here.
So you can tell him to stay. That way he doesn't kill Mithara, right? So.
much further can I go?
He's effectively dead in the water unless I and DM NPC. Gotcha.
Open up.
Not a bad life. Pretty cool. Beastmaster Chain will allow for animal friendship. Can't say that's effective, but
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
okay, what does this go? The 3.
Let's see. What's up for discussion?
That sure told me a lot.
Which way to the nearest library?
I'm half tempted to befriend the
That's all
rat
that ends.
the next fight.
Well, not as bad as it could have. With haste.
Now, Karlak. He was kind of the most badass rogue I could imagine. While him still, sorry, YouTube. I'm talking to chat. Imagine while him still remaining a sense of innocence. It sounds very much like a changeling. I love that character, by the way. The changelings were so cool. Odo was very innocent, but then you find out that he's not the only one, just like in humans. There's no such thing as all good humans, and will I get pulled allies more ads if I go this way? Because I think for the most part,
No time for mercy.
begin the battle.
Shall we dance?
Yeah, everybody run this way.
Need to stay focused.
Run.
Nothing important is ever easy. These
Run.
boots have seen everything.
Let's see what happens. He made us all slip. Why can't I jump?
Swords meet sorcery.
Can't afford to let up.
Where do I go from here? In striking distance.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
I think I can target you now, right?
What should I do?
Still on my feet. At the ready.
Does somebody have command? Okay, that's fine. I
Let's spill some blood. The subtle approach. What can we rescue?
save. All right.
Is that blood? No. Never mind.
How do I do? Is it J?
I'm ready.
Okay, it's K. My problem here is that Shadowheart doesn't have any magic spells. So I have to do a long rest. And my thought process here is that I can either disarm the barbarian
Quite the cozy setup you have.
or
here.
possibly have him jump into
I'll
the
just
pit
make
of
myself
spiders.
comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest
Or
findings.
both.
Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close. As a matter of fact, I do. But why do you? That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now. I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected.
Discord restricts you? I'll look into it. Maybe I can ease up on some of the rules.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flare? Ridiculous. Isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
You know you get a power up from this. It's disgusting.
Tear in your eye, I could quickly.
So.
Oh, my dear sweet gods! If we managed it, we'd have a specimen of incredible rarity on our hands. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Alright, what do we got? Armor class 11. When you inspire an ally using the Bardic Inspiration, you gain 4 temporary hit points. I will accept that.
Cursed to put my hands on
Though that doesn't make sense. Ah!
I promised I'd be back.
You're the one shouting at me, telling me that every move I do is
I have things
wrong.
under control. For now. You haven't been using the parasite's power. You think you don't need it. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't.
How do you know that? We haven't tried.
Get rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
You roll bad for stats?
Yes. Halsin is correct. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You are lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
Oh no.
I have kept a careful watch on the movements of the cult. Though the Absolute's aims are not yet clear to me, its methods are. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you. I have powers of my own. Unique powers. But know that we are alike. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go. The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down. You must discover the source of the magic that controls the parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
I should speak up.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I got that from the first arm gesture. I was told you were going to kill me.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable.
Raise all decks here. Be playing with numbers a viable
Just behind
piece.
the orbital socket, I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Why does it have to make that noise? Okay.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle. The needle finds the gap between eyeball and socket.
Nowhere I can look. It's like right there. It's right there. I can.
Push.
Ouch.
Shoots
Like, really?
through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way. I shall need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick. Volo slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow. And then, tap, tap, stab.
Ray isn't smart and would jump on Volo's back. Like, would he turn into a squirrel or something?
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses, looks down at your eye, and recoils slightly as it sinks into the mud.
appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
It's just a flesh wound.
Yes, quite. Well, there is some mild trauma. I can't help but feel partly responsible. Perhaps there is something more I can do. Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you. I'm sure
He dies, you die.
little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
I can now see invisibility. And while all this is going down, you're all just reading books. Drinking ale. Not caring about nothing. And watching for whatever reason. Alright, let's go ahead and save right there. And now that I am somewhat better prepared, I'm going to send in Shadowheart first.
This way.
You can now see gray because of this cloak of greater invisibility. He's Harry Potter now.
Quickly. Leave no trace. Quick and quiet.
Ready.
But I would like somebody's immune to fire damage. See, I still don't get this one exactly. But I think I would like to kind of grease the area. Right here. That might save from potential melee.
Need to find a way forward.
You can command too? Wait, what? Didn't work.
Let's find some prey.
Got to focus. Got to move.
Ah, very smart. So invisibility is cool, but if you do anything, it breaks. You serious? Did that hit him at all? Figures. Let's see what is going on. He dropped the weapon. He picked up the weapon? No, he left it.
Step by step.
Day by day. Something, 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 something. How much health do you have? Disadvantage. Disadvantage.
Don't waste a step.
Did you last episode, last 3 episodes? No, I haven't had time. You know, when I get done with the stream, I am usually like teeth brush, shower, go to bed. Like I'm gone. I'll try to watch some on Saturday.
The dance macabre. Don't linger. The witching hour. Onward.
Stuff happens and it may influence
Cannot take much more.
my choices.
Light on my feet. Be quick. They will know a bit.
My faith will protect me. Have to keep going.
Well, so much for peace. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
There's an illicit
Apparently-
parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
Apparently, he only had 1 HP left, and that was enough for victory. Can we save Gale, please?
Can't live my life without you. Better than nothing.
Take the money.
What to do?
Win's a win.
Something good here. I hope.
Oh! I thought it was a 1 HP hit. I knocked him into a chasm.
Just like old times. A fine opportunity.
Very well.
Have I ever been in this gate?
How delicious. Simple.
Okay, so what is that? 20 minus 4 minus 3. So 13. So I gotta roll a 12 or higher for guarantee. At minimum, 11, 10, 9, 9 or higher for a chance. Ah! Any other thieves' tools? Anybody? 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 Who has the, it said there was a mind flare. We should take a look at it. Or tadpole. Can I spoil Act 3 names so you don't accidentally murder them? Did I murder them last time?
No one back home will ever believe this. Step.
Well, we don't need the spike shield. We don't need the scimitar. We'll take these, though. And is this the lock to this?
I'll give it a shot.
What's the key? Is the key automatic? Yes, it's not. Yeah. 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 Awesome. I'll take it all.
What's inside?
Did I ever see them last run? Would you happen to know that?
Just another crate. No traps, please.
That's not touching it.
is a true soul parasite. It can enhance you. You can absorb its potential. Open your mind to it. You already know how.
Open your mind to the tadpole. Why not?
Your mind swells as it subsumes everything the tadpole has to offer. Everything it was and everything it was destined to be. Pure potential. Pure power.
Good. You have grown your power and improved your chances of survival.
I did. Well, Mysterion wants some of that power.
You know, I've been thinking, and I think there's something I should tell you. Nothing big or terrible, just a small little detail about me that hasn't come up naturally. It's just that I happen to be
A door.
What's the best way to put this? A vampire.
Stop you now? No, go ahead. I mean, if you don't tell me, eventually I was going to have to look it up anyway, because I never even saw this third character, I'm fairly certain. Give me a second, I'm going to go ahead and order me some dinner. By all means, go ahead and tell me while I'm doing that. It sounds good for dinner. I think I'll just do... Oops. That. Do. What do I want? Mexican pizza? Sounds good. Stone Lord. Never heard of it. Crunchwrap Supreme. I was thinking about it. It was,
And by rights, I should be cinders, blowing in the wind. But something's protecting me.
this doorknob.
Something that's kept us from turning into mind flayers, no doubt. But that's neither here nor there. What matters is everything's out in the open now. Because we trust each other. Exactly. I knew I could rely on you. Just like you can rely on me. Now, was there anything else? It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen.
Yep. End of the world versus Crunchwrap. I don't know. It's a beautiful Crunchwrap. I'm a huge fan of the nacho cheese that Taco Bell has. I have loved it ever since I was a kid. Gale can absorb this. Evocation cantrip. The wearer gains advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by multiple enemies. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action, they gain momentum for 3 turns. Lots of gold. Okay. Clearly, there's some useful items here. Advantage on melee attacks. Versus, what am I wearing? Interceptions from missiles. Who's got the better dex? The rogue or myself? You fan of tattoos? Okay, we can definitely put you on you. You have 12 decks. You have 17 decks. How do I go back to the main screen? So, this actually would be more beneficial to you. And I'm more of the melee, so I can probably get a little bit of advantage on strength saving throws. You're a fan of tattoos if they mean something to the wearer? Yeah. I mean, I would hope that would be the reason for anybody having tattoos. I'm afraid of needles. Okay? So, there it is. So, the idea of a tattoo just... I'm scared. It scares the living daylights out of me. Really weird, too, right? I also hate sunburns. So, everybody I ever talked to who's gotten tattoos, including my old tag partner, he's got a ton of tattoos. Even helped get a couple of them for his birthday. You know, they got, they always come back and they're like, man, it feels like a sunburn afterwards. I'm like, I don't like that feeling, and I really don't like needles. So right now you're 2 for 2 on my not wanting nothing to do with it. You debating on one? Or do you have any, or like too many to choose from? Let's say he's somewhere around here, isn't he?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger. Thanks to them. You did it. You actually did it. The leader's dead. Praise Sylvanus. No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure. Killing's never my first choice, but those three were too dangerous to leave alive.
The thing you would choose is not a healthy choice. It's in my bloodline, because I'm Native American, to have the tribal tattoo, probably shoulder to shoulder. It's the only one that's ever kind of interested me. I don't know why. Like, that's the only one. Is to have the tribal, but...
Let's get out of this pit, firstly. Return to the Grove. I'll make my own way there. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
He just exploded. He's flying! Well, whatever just happened, he just exploded into something that moved rather quickly. Okay, how do I leave? You ever play or seen the game Darkest Dungeon?
Let's have a little fun. Don't look now.
May the dice roll in my favor. Good move.
Take that, dog.
Can't even catch my breath. Swift as my feet can carry me.
A brand of sacrifice from Berserk. Berserk. Yeah, probably wouldn't recommend that.
On the move.
You have no knowledge of the game. Oh, okay. The streamer that I will typically watch recently got a tattoo. And whenever the character gets stressed, it's like a semicircle, half sun kind of thing. Star spikes around it, and then some moons orbiting that particular generic sun. Sun thing looks, it's pretty cool looking. I'm actually, like... He loves that game.
This way.
Apparently I've learned how to vampire bite. Is there a enemy...
No blue, all doom. Certainly.
There's somebody down here. I didn't even notice that guy. Oops. I didn't know he was there.
Blood comes easy these days. One day I'll catch a break.
Concentrate.
Wow, flags failed.
On the move.
Gosh darn it, Gale.
Into the shadows.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Where's my dash?
On my way.
Missed.
Can't give up.
Main character Berserk is always haunted by this curse, but survives it. But is always haunted by it. Interesting.
One can't always be a gentleman. Indeed. Mutilate them. I speak, they burn. On my way.
Darn it.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. With haste.
All of Dark Souls has nods to him.
Talk to me. On my way.
I am? Way up.
We'll do it my way. Let's do it.
Did I lose advantage? I was seen. Yeah, I was seen.
Battle of wits.
Well,
Outflank, outsmart.
I was gonna say I can beat this right now,
Very
but
well.
the Dragon Slayer is his sword. The Dragon Slayer. Isn't the dragon? I was gonna say I know the Dragon Armor, Dark Souls 3. Dragon Slayer. Not sure.
Concentrate. On my way.
Let's have a little fun.
I was gonna say I don't know why you turned your back to me, but sure, okay. Did I just roll into initiative?
Quick and easy.
Ready. Worth a try.
Here goes nothing.
So somebody's got to save Gale. Okay, well, that was it. Okay. Where you at? Let's go to the over here. Full power over here. Two. Overgrown ruins. You two. Let's go. Teleport.
At least things have stayed interesting. I should speak up.
Withers.
Not this one, nor this one, and this one are less worthy still. righting the balance. Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny. For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking. Thou mayest. As thou wishest. Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead? Which of them dost thou require? This is the price of balance. Thou wilt now find them as they were, exactly as thou last remembered them. Dost thou require anything else? By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Preserve your purity, avoid berserker manga.
Elminster's not around, so might as well.
All right. What now?
I can keep going a little longer now.
Must be on my way.
Team, assemble! Alright. That took a little bit of time, and that was my fault because I forgot that we bypassed all that.
This does.
Isn't this the Druid Grove? No, it's... my food is on its way. I'm hoping that they don't try to go that way. So, for the sake of, I think this is, Man, yeah, I think this comic has been going on since the 80s. And I don't... No, that one you're kind of outside of my knowledge here. I'm going to save this right here. I'm actually going to go ahead and call it just in case the DoorDash driver... Oh, good. They are going in the right way. I was going to say, because sometimes there are multiple ways to get to my house. Unfortunately, 2 of them at this time of night are blocked. Security will not let you through those areas. So, I have to be on standby just in case I got to run down to the gate or something like that. Get food, whatever. But that's it for me tonight. Thank you for joining me. I am Indy ProStar. Great, thank you so much for all those gift subs. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you had fun. It's been a couple weeks since we played that. We're going to go to the Groves next. And, yeah. And with that being said, tomorrow, Thursday, Excite Bike. Because I like to torture myself. We only have 3 or 4 more circuits. I did say I will not play the challenge circuit. So, if we can beat the pro circuit, unlock the challenge circuit, we're done. The challenge circuit is a combination of a lot of the races we've already done before. So, not doing that. But, we got 3 more circuits to beat in the pro Pro circuit, whatever expert circuit is, and then we're done. Then we move on in the retro series. So that's all I got to say. Thanks for hanging out. I'm Indy ProStar. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe. Peace! I'm out.